Welcome, viewers, to another edition of Brave Namibia, where we meet ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. In our first clip today, Godfrey Plambao caught up with entrepreneur and musician Collins Haipinge.
Okay, so Collins Haipinge, also known as C Hype, is a student of the game. First of all, um, um, an entrepreneur and a dreamer. I like to see myself as somebody that vividly dreams and physically chases those dreams that they're trying to achieve in life. That's who I am. I am a believer of principles and discipline and all that. Yeah. Okay, like I've told a lot of people, Blue Junkies came from the mind of a frustrated artist. It was like I couldn't afford to chase my dreams, and people were begging my doubts. They were telling me I couldn't like be a successful creative in the country and that I needed to have like a backup plan which I can fall back on, if I wanted to really be a musician, but like I didn't think it was like that. I wanted to be a full creative. That's what happened with the Blue Chunky story. It was me essentially just trying to look for studio time, you know, to afford studio time, and I was like, you know what? Let me do something that's gonna bring in the funds that are gonna pay for my studio time. And I did that. I remixed it, because I'm an artist. I did that and it worked. So yeah.
I hope that you know, yeah. I'm after the cash, I'm after the gas, I'm after the gold. I hope that you know, I hope that you know. I'm after the cash, I'm after the gas, I'm after the gold, yeah. I hope
Blue
that you
Blue
know.
Junkies was established in 2020, around COVID. No, in the middle of COVID actually. I was about to turn 21. So yeah, that's when it was established. Blue Junkies operates at home where I stay. Um, so around that area, around that community of Soweto, like it's a whole thing, Soweto and Hohote and Katutura. That's where we operate. We sell product there. And obviously in schools, I can name all the university campuses in Windhoek. I've touched all of them except Triumphant. So I've been at UNAM, I've been at NAST, I've been at IUM, both campuses of IUM in town, and I go to Yanmore, Hockland High, and Windhoek High School. So we are just like pushing the product in schools right now, trying to get the young generation to like, you know, be invested in it so that it grows with them. And also we do deliveries, so we've delivered across the whole city. So yeah. Apart from the fact that it was challenging at the time, I really enjoyed it at the time because it was exciting. It was a new venture, and I'm always for new ventures when it comes to like my life and what I'm chasing. Something that just brings excitement back into my life. At the time, it was very exciting, and I really enjoyed the whole process, even though it wasn't really like profitable at the time, and it was like embarrassing, low key, to be out there selling a product that nobody has ever heard of, and going out there out of your shell to just like tell people or show people this brand new product in a conservative nation. It was low key embarrassing. I've had embarrassing moments, but I didn't really see it like that at the time because I was genuinely having fun, and I was allowed to be out because we were locked in for most of the time, and the time that I could go out, like I was selling product, and it was it was fun. It was fun at the time, and the profits were all just going to the studio time. Like I was actually living my dream at the time, dog. Like it was, yeah. Um, it was fun at the time, right? Like I said, because at the time when you're a student and you're 21, right? You don't really have a lot of anxiety with you, that's running with you. wherever you go. So it was exciting at the time to be able to afford the necessary things that I needed as a student, for example, at the time to like just fund myself. Cause in as much as I like to like, you know, confidently say that it was fun, obviously I was facing many challenges as a student at the time and just as a young person at the time, with friends and studies and all that. And it was kinda hard balancing all three, balancing my social life, my business life, and myself. So, um, in as much as it was fun, obviously it was challenging, but all in all I can remember from that time as a young person in this big city of Window, we were having so much fun. Yeah, establishing something new. It was, yeah. I've had many of those moments where I felt like giving up, as with any other entrepreneur out there, But mine came in the form of, just starting something, then it becomes so big that it starts consuming you and what you've been trying to chase. Like me, for example, what had happened was like I created something to fund my dream, the dream that I was chasing. But then, not unfortunately, fortunately, what I created was revolutionary enough. It became big, you know, that it consumed me and what I was trying to get, because obviously I got myself in a position where I had to stay in the business, in the whole atmosphere of being a businessman and an entrepreneur, that I forgot that I did this because I was trying to chase a certain dream. No, but that's just besides the other many challenges that I faced, which include like relationship problems, obviously, because now you're not paying attention to people that usually like you pay attention to, or you're not putting on people that expect you to put them on, and it kind of just ruins relationships in general, and also just money problems, because as a young person at the time, I didn't really like have enough financial knowledge to understand that running a business requires a lot of sacrifice, especially financial sacrifice, for you to be able to put it in a position that it needs to be in to elevate to the next level, and yeah, many challenges, dog, like, and many of those also like are internal, where you just wake up and you just hate it, you're just like, man, is it really worth it anymore? What am I chasing? What do I want? What was it? What you are just lost. Yeah, so plenty times I've thought of giving up on the whole thing. um Apart from the fact that it really like gave me a niche in my market as an artist in Namibia, like, I'm proud of the fact that it extended beyond me. I'm proud of the fact that not only was I able to physically, like, financially put people on like that, like change their lives and all that. Like, I'm proud of the fact that it really is a movement that people identify with, not just like my close circle. It extends beyond what I can possibly imagine, because I don't, not even I can fully comprehend how popular or how famous or how big Blue Junkies is on some, you know. But I'm proud of the fact that I was able to like create a space that can form a foundation for creative growth, you know, whatever position you are in as a creative being in the country. Like, I feel like Blue Junkies is a foundation that you can creatively build on. And I'm proud of the fact that I was able to like be instrumental in building a foundation like that for my young creatives. The best I can say about the achievements of Blue Junkies is like our ability to like develop a distribution system that stretches beyond our production base. Like, Blue Junkies is a product that constantly chooses to chase its customers. So we are readily available um, to the nearest consumer that finds us. So like that in itself is something that you have to applaud, especially in a city like Window, because the city is really huge. And being in a position where you're able to push your product to different stations where they are in demand. It's just one of my biggest achievements ever. I feel like I can push any product in those distribution systems, you know. So yeah, I'm proud of that. Apart from the fact that it's an original African story inspired by Africanness, it's creative, and it has the ability to adapt to international and commercial appeal. It has international commercial appeal, and I feel like it's worth anybody out there listening to this story or seeing this story for the first time to like really just dive into it and understand the story about how it came about and how it started, and really be invested in it, because this is just the beginning for Blue Junkies, and I feel like we have just scratched the surface, barely even scratched the surface, and yeah.
Next, we head to Oshakati, where Emerita Shikeshu chatted to Utile Shikeshu.
I am Otilie Shikesho. I'm a small business owner based in Oshakati. I do a lot of things. I do nails and lashes. I also do a lot of things from beads, such as bags, necklaces, key holders, headbands, and many more. I started my business when I was still a student. The reason for starting my business is that the first reason I just wanted to meet my mom halfway. As I've mentioned earlier, that I have started my business when I was a student. Even though NASFAF was coming through, it was just not enough to sustain me with my grocery, my rent, and my cab money. And since my father is deceased and my mom was a street vendor, I just decided let me meet her halfway. I didn't want to depend on her for everything since I also have other siblings who needs her help. I just decided let me do something for myself. Let me just have a little something for myself. The second reason is that my passion for beading. I love beading and I am really good at it. I love playing around with beads and just make beautiful, creative things. Actually, it's a funny story how I started with this business. My sister gifted my mom a Zulu necklace that she got from South Africa. It was so beautiful. I looked at it and in my mind I was like, I'll be able to do it. I don't know where to start or how to start, but somehow my mind was telling me I will be able to do it without asking anyone how it's done. So I decided to go to town. I bought all the materials that I thought they were necessary. I came home. I tried to make it. And surprisingly, to my first attempt, it came out so beautiful. I was so proud of myself. I showed it to my mom and all my siblings at home, and they all complimented it. So I decided to take a picture of it and upload it on my WhatsApp status. I received a lot of compliment and a lot of people start asking me, do you make them? Can we put in order? How much is it? And then I was like, let me try it. Let me start my business. So I started making them, the Zulu beads. I made the Zulu beads like for about a year, and then I thought, let me expand my business. Let me add something. So that's when I also started doing nails. So during daytime, I'll be attending to clients doing their nails, and during nighttime, I will attend to my business. As I have mentioned earlier, I started this business when I was a student. It was not easy managing between my business and also making sure that I attend to my academic responsibility. To ensure that I finish all my clients' order on time, I created a strict schedule whereby I dedicated some hours of the day strictly just for my business. This helped me to stay organized and ensure that neither my business or my school suffered. It also taught me about multitasking. It usually take me a day or 2 days just to finish one bag. Because most of my bags, the clients will give me their designs that they've seen somewhere, or they will just give me a picture of something that they really like, and I will come up with a design for them. Like, for instance, there was this one customer who told me that she once visited a place where there were rocks arranged in a certain way. She took a picture and she sent me that picture. She asked me to make a bag resembling those rocks. It was also a bit challenging because I have to keep attempting, like rearranging the beads just to make sure that they come out exactly like what she wants, or they will at least resemble that place. For this bag I tried it like 3 times, and then the fourth time, that's when I got the design exactly like I have imagined. It was a struggle to come up with that design, but I managed. It's just that I don't have a picture here, but it was really nice. And for bulk orders, like maybe for wedding orders, it takes me 3 to 4 weeks. Therefore, that's why we always advise our clients that when they are placing their order for bulk orders, they should at least place an order a month, or at least a month and few weeks in advance, because this will give us enough time to make sure that we work on their orders. We also give training. Due to space, we only take in 4 people. We do training twice a month. The training takes 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. For now, we only do trainings here in Oshakati. The training is 1,000 Namibian dollars, and it includes a starter kit and a certificate upon completion of your course. And we also give a free mentorship after the course to all our people. They can always come back for mentorship when needed. For nails and lashes, we do walk-ins, but for beadwork, we do orders. Sometimes we have a few items in stock, but if what you want we don't have it in stock, you have to place in an order whereby a 50% is strictly required. And for bulk orders, we give a discount, and also you have to place your order if it's just one bag, at least 2 days in advance. And for bulk orders, you have to place your order at least a month, or a month and few weeks in advance, just to give us enough time to finish all the orders. To my valued customers, I just want to take a moment to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your continued support and trust in me and our end creations work. Your royalty means the world to me, and I'm truly grateful to have you as part of my creation and the beauty community. Whether you have started your journey with us or you have been a royal customer for a while, please know that you are appreciated and value your belief in what we do. We are always here to help you find and make the right products to complement your beauty. To our future customers, we are looking forward to work with you, and we welcome you with open hearts. Once again, thank you for being such an important part of my business. I look forward to continue to serving you with care, passion, and products you can count on. With heartfelt appreciations, Batilia Shikesho, this founder of N Creations. One of the challenges that I faced is that clients place their orders with a very tight deadline. And as I've mentioned earlier, that I've started this business when I was still a student, it was challenging that I have to balance between running my business while I also have my academic responsibilities to attend to. I always put a sticker on my work with my business name, which is Ed Creations, and my number, just to make sure that no one will ever use my work as their own work. And for nails also, I always put my nail logo, which is Nails by Oti, whenever I'm posting my pictures on social media, just to make sure that no one will use my work as theirs. For nails and lashes, we do walk-ins, but for beadwork, we do orders. Sometimes we have a few items in stock, but if what you want we don't have it in stock, you have to place in an order whereby a 50% it's strictly required. And for bulk orders, we give a discount, and also you have to place your order if it's just one bag, at least 2 days in advance. And for bulk orders, you have to place your order at least a month or a month and few weeks in advance, just to give us enough time to finish all the orders. To someone who wants to start their businesses, they should always plan in advance, and they should be dedicated. They should be passionate about whatever they want to start a business about, and market the business every day. And they shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes, as you will learn from your mistakes and improve.
Hi guys, I'm Otilia's big sister, and I'm one of her biggest friends. I like supporting her work. As you can see here, I have these Zulu beads. This is a necklace actually, but at times I like playing around with them, whereby at times I wear this necklace on the head instead of putting it in the neck. And at times this is a headpiece, and at times I use it as well as a necklace. So yeah, she started this at a very young age, and I was very impressed. I was not shocked to see what she's doing, because I know we are a family of people that are really talented artistic. So my mom she crochet and she also knit. So it was a dream come true to see her doing this. And her biggest reason was that she wanted to meet mom halfway, because dad died while she was still at school. I was also at varsity that time, so she was also at school. So mom is a street vendor, or was a street vendor. So we didn't have enough money. So that is how we ended up trying to venture in different kinds of businesses. Because for me, I feel like my course was more demanding, or maybe I was also being a little bit lazy. I started doing order with me, and she started doing her bags. So when I saw it first, when she said that she was um, starting with the bags, I just wanted to support her. She was already doing the nails, so she started with doing the bags. So I just wanted to support her. But when I saw her work, I was like, oh my God, wow, this is so great. This is my go-to everyday go-to. Every time I'm going somewhere and I want to be girly, I always take this. But if I have big events, I always go with these ones. And this one, and then this one, I like going with it when I have a dinner date or something that requires me to wear heels and look perfecto. So guys, check out her page. She's N Creations. She's on Instagram, Facebook, and as well as on TikTok. She's also having a competition going on, that she wants to give away one of her bags to her best customers, or to that one lucky person. So please check it out and go support her. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in today. If you know of someone you feel should feature on our show, please contact us at brave@synergy.com.na.